Hello, my name is Elizabeth Hugo, and today I'm just going to be going over tips and tricks that professors who are interested in implementing forage into their curriculum can use in order to count this as an assignment. I am currently a pre-nursing student here at CCRI, and I just wanted to start off by sharing a little bit of my experience with the program. I began by doing my first ever job simulation with the program Forage. Um, the simulation was about interview fundamentals. I learned a lot about answering more interview questions, going through the interview process. I learned about storytelling, resume writing, which I had personally never heard of, but was very useful to learn about, as well as personal branding and how to brand myself better to companies and jobs. I personally would advocate for somebody to add this to their curriculum. I think it's a very useful resource. Um, while Forage does offer a lot of business marketing kind of job simulations, I do think the general ones are also very important. They are things you can use really in any major and skills that you can interferably change within your job. I definitely think Forage, implementing Forage to curriculum would really help students just gain extra skills that they could need in the outside world when they are discussing jobs, new career opportunities. So we're just gonna go over this document that is by the official Forage company. It's just a way that, and it's just a way that they are giving you ideas so that you can count this as an assignment. This will be something that is accessible to you guys. It's just a quick walkthrough, but we want to start with the first example being a reflective journal. This is just gonna be anything that a student can reflect on, um, anything that they learned from themselves, what they felt worked best for them, what they enjoyed about the simulation, what they didn't. Another example of an assignment could be oral presentation. This will allow a student to really point out the key factors and the main takeaways from the program that they just completed, anything they learned, any takeaways, challenges, and if they liked the actual company simulation or the job simulation. Another example could be a reflective essay. Again, anything that they were surprised by, fulfilled by, anything they think resonated with them, any weaknesses they learned from themselves or strengths. And lastly, well, not lastly, second to last, but a mock interview, which would also work. But it would, I feel like these type of assignments, such as a mock interview, would be better for the more basic job simulations because they do, like I said, go through like resume writing, the interview process itself. I would steer clear of mock interviews when it relates to um, specific job simulations because it doesn't always go through that process. So a student might not be prepared for it. And lastly, it could be as well as making a student complete a mock job description of the job simulation they just did. This is aimed towards the other side of the spectrum. So anything that really dove deep into what the tests of a job were and the responsibilities, the qualities of having that job. The document also comes in with an extra sample grading rubric if you are lost and need a little bit of guidance with that. Um, I hope that professors seeing this heavily consider adding forage to their curriculum. I think it's a very useful resource and something that students can definitely benefit from heavily, especially in their career searching opportunities. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much. And I hope that this video helps you guys.